Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manan is covered by nothing but vast oceans. The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude. Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere. Yeah, there's nothing we can do, though. The Selkath want to maintain their neutrality, and they enforce it very strictly. So, we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether. You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require? A star map? Like an ancient artifact or something? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Is there anything else I can do for you? It's big. Real big. Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world. The only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manan is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land here, inhabited natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath. They built this city to cater to us off-worlders, and as a base of operations to export Kolto, which is the only real thing they have to trade here. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy. But I think... Is there anything... Of course. Oh, if you don't know where... Have a pleasant...
Yeah, I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up before my shift is over.
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Para estar posterior, de Time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over. Enough time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over.
Chichopa. Kuyami Juski Chikanai. Tong Makoga Smaktilia. Hako Chichopa. Rava. Hako Chichopa. Kuyami Juski Chikanai. Tong Makoga Smaktilia. Hako Chichopa.
Obey the laws here on Manan, human.
There's a lot of money to be made in the Republic in times like these. To survive, of course.
These Cellcath don't know what they're gonna miss. When the Sith Empire finally crushes the Republic, then we'll see how long their vaunted neutrality lasts.
I can't stop to talk.
I don't have time to listen to your story.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith. In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments. Do you mind? I don't know if you've got what we're looking for. Jedi aren't generally suited to mercenary work. If you want, talk to Roland Wan at the Republic Embassy and see if he can find anything for you. It's north of here, just east past the first courtyard. It's just off the north end of the second courtyard. You can't miss it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to continue my recruitments.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight. I'm sick of hearing about Manaan's neutrality. It sounds like a coward's excuse not to fight, if you ask me.
One day soon, the Selkath will pay for the indignities they have inflicted on the Sith.
Yes?
Ready!
I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal. Still, if this Selkath has concerns, we could look into it for him.
I don't know how... I hope you're here to play some Pazak. I don't come here... Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you ask the mercs? Better yet, go down to the embassy and ask the Republic. You don't waste my time. They don't bother me, and I don't bother... You don't waste my... They don't bother me. You don't... So clear out.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Achani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs. They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Achani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Iridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, And the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue. Ask whatever you wish, though you may find some of my answers distasteful. Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Iridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish to ask? Manan has no such things, unless the Selkath have them hidden away at the bottom of the ocean. Is there more you would know? Perhaps you should ask Yes.
And for a while, the Republic were...
Hey man, clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies. Hey man, clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies. Hey man, clear out.
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's Duan. Care to buy a Sith girl a drink? That is, unless you're one of those simpering Republic soldiers. Historian or something. You should forget about the past, look towards the future. That's why I joined the Sith. The Republic is old news. And then I get stuck on Manan, the worst post in the galaxy. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer this whole sector, Kolto or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know? Are you some kind of historian? It is... We Sith are interested in a lot of things. If you're smart, you'll stay out of Sith business. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks. Oh, I get it. I get a little bit wild, and you want to hold it against me. Come on, what's the matter? Afraid I'll drink you under the table? Hey, if you're not man enough to keep up, who needs you? Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men. Well, I may be a woman, but I'm still a soldier. Barkeep, bring me another round. Oh, it's you again. Didn't think I'd see you around here. I probably... but I don't... see...
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment. I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic. I have no desire to speak to you.
You hiring for the Republic or the Sith? Then why are you wasting my time?
If you're here, maybe the... If there ever were any ruins on this world, they've long since disappeared. I'm a realist. It was war, after all. And even though the Republic destroyed my people, the leaders of the Armada were Revan and Malak, so I hate the Sith. And with this war, there's plenty of opportunity to take bloody vengeance against both sides, and make a nice profit along the way. We Mandalorians are always practical that way. Not like those bloodthirsty Iridorians or those honor-bound Ichani. Or anything else you want? Oh, nothing. Except that the Ichani are a bunch of fey dancers prancing in a battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children. They hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. But the Ichani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden. They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy. I'm a realist, and with... So what?
Hey, man.
I don't know how much...
I hope you hit a...
There's gonna be a heavy...
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. Until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark?
Qiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mori ra. Tangi wama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Thanks, Tyvark. Catch you next week. Tyvark hates the Sith, so he's always given us Republics.
Qiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mori ra. Tangi wama jikona. Tonki pa non kaskranki do patslemo. Ki ita kanki chana kilikon. Hinba muli ra dwanaji. Achua pengti. Yun patisa. Di juba jikutka naga. Kingu mwa muli ra dwana.
ต้องฮิตว่ามาอากิอิโกตุเนก็ต้องฮิตว่ามาจิอากิอิโกตุต้องปานคุณโนเนกชีวิตไอตากาจงจิจากี Qiwi just
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
Those Sith are always
wasn't for those damn soap. I can't do anything that would get me in trouble, or the Selkath might slap export penalties on the Republic. We need the Selkath's Kolto for the war effort against Malak. Well, as long as the Sith stay out of my way, I'll stay out of theirs. I have to stop talking to Sith. They make me...
Those Sith are always trying to goad us.
Qiwi aita ka chong chicha agi uko tune chuna muri ra tong hit wama jikona tong ipa nong kunek abong tong hit wama agi uko tune ko tong hit wama ji agi uko tune tong pa no kun no nek Qiwi aita ka chong chicha ki muri ra kun kin Discover Soki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winki Snaktoma, Tuyami Jusku Chitanai, Luchua Penki, Topa na Otobokas, Kakinja Nawabagaon, Pichage Borang Turang, Nada Chawa Yishu Kun, Noba Mulira Tilai Kuka, Kan Ibora Ochi. Chiwak aita kang kichana chupornibo kun muliras nino poiwanga tong itwamaji achua pengti yun patisa ichubaji kunka naga Qiwi aita ka chong chicha agi uko tune chuna mulira tong itwamaji kuna Chiwak aita kang kichana chupornibo kun muliras nino poiwanga tong itwamaji human akun ikatune tong hitwama aki inkotune o tong hitwamaji aki inkotune tong panokun nonek Qiwi aita ka chong chicha ki mulira kun Qiwi aita ka chong chicha agi uko tune chuna mulira tong itwama jikona Discover Soki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winki Snaktoma, Tuyami Jusku Chitanai, Luchua Pet Tong Hitwama Aki Uko Tune, or Tong Hitwama Ji Aki Uko Tune, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Qiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Chiwak aita kang kichana chupornibo kun muliras nimo poiwanga tong itwamaji human act Chiwa Aita Kan Kichana Chupornibo Kun Muliras Kakinchana Chi Discados Chi Dis Con mulis limo poiwanga kun viskin. La boda na winki smak toma. Kiska da soki kupa bona na chachu. Chawana bota ugatagwa kin kanki dora. Da tuka ulwan. Kiska da so. La boda na winki smak toma. Kiska da soki kupa bona na chachu. Chawana bota ugatagwa kin kanki dora. Kuyami juski.
This street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street. You talk big, but remember what we did to Taris. Maybe you're next on our list.
We need more rules about overpowered bikes. Hookta just rides over everything. It's bull.
Back off, Republic scum. Back off, Republic. Out of my way. Unless you want to feel the wrath of the Sith. Are you threatening me? It's illegal to try to start a fight in Ahto City. Constable, over here! This Republic scum is trying to break the peace. How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar. I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it. What? No, of course not. Not like that, anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I have seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for. I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly? And how adept must one become at making excuses for one's actions if suffering is the result? How long before you stop making excuses at all? It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying. I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid. Oh, of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council. An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first. No. You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing. We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back. It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do. There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far. Good. It's a logical place to start. But you should also hear about the other options available to you. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way. Good. It is a very intelligent and skilled individual who can crack the matrices of a Sith encryption system. But there is one last method you should know about in case all other options fail. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first? Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information. Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base? Time?
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. this one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet. The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now? While the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion, we have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey you, wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
Boy, what do you want? You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic. There's nothing you can do to me, Jedi, that the Sith wouldn't do worse. I'm not afraid of you.
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
Never. I am Sith. I will never betray them. Your Republic is weak, and will soon fall at any rate. You think me weak enough to give in to false promises of wealth and riches? The Sith are stronger than that. We will have it all eventually anyway. Boy, what do you want? Tila, how did you find out about her? No, please don't hurt her. Please. Do whatever you want. I know you will fail. My fellow Sith are probably even now trying to free me. You think bribes will work? You must be dumber than I thought to think that a Sith would join the losing side just for credits. What do you want? What companion?
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
Ha! The Sith are stronger than you. Each one of us. You'll never break us. Nothing you could do to us would make us talk. We Sith are stronger than you. Give us...
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
The Sith are not that easy to fool. We would see through your petty deceptions and destroy you for the way you try to humiliate us. Or... Or, what do you want? Tila? How did you find out about... You think bribe... No! No, please don't hurt her. Or...
The gutless Sith will...
Nothing you could...
Of course, they would...
The Sith are... Or... You're not.
The Sith will never...
Never. You... There's nothing you can do. Or... Or... You're not.
The Sith will...
Never. There's nothing. Or...
The gutless Sith...
Nothing.
Of course.
You... Or... You think...
Damn! He blanked out.
Or... You're not.
The Sith...
Or...
Of course.
The Sith... Or... You think... Do it! Ha! Or...
Giving up so soon? You're back. Do you want to interrogate the prisoner? No.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions. Can I help you with anything? The Sith encryption, we've managed, can I help you? Okay.
You're back. Let's get it.
Boy, what do you want? You're not.
The Sith will never try.
Never. There's no... Boy. Ha! No, please don't hurt her. You think Brian... Boy. Ha!
Of course. Damn.
Boy. Ha! No! You think... Boy. You're not...
The Sith...
No. Boy. Ha!
Of course. Damn. Giving up so soon?
Have you managed to...
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authority... Ha! They sent me a list of people to let in, and they're all Selkath. Somehow. Yeah. Sorry, but ever since... This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night but not a... But a... Sorry, ever since... A what? Nah, never heard of it. Now, this area is closed on account... Me? Oh, right. I'm Ignis. This is my... But since the murder happened, I haven't exactly been able... Yeah.
A friend of mine got into the Zoc. You know, the card game.
What do you want, Rick? She does... Not... She...
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Sorry, but you're too... Hey.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu aitao donga. Tongai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Tolbada bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut. Kachi chu aitao donga. Yutakum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu aitao donga. Tolbada bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut. Moga shampumpa bolawan. Tongai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Tolbada bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut. Kachi chu aitao donga. Yumalith ka inkotun. Chilo mulra de nebobo. Munka kun. Karatumpa kun paliya mokapata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyan. Kawawul pamulchi kamana. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu aitao donga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Bolawan na chikni. Bamul nislik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Inkin kuno ba mulira. Tong takum. Kachichu aitha. Taku tong. Tong karataku. Inkin. Taku. Tong karataku. Inki. Mucha. Inki. Tontaku. Karataku.
This isn't the best track, but it's better than the Dust Bowl on Tatooine.
Kipuna na bonsha. Kavadumpa kupal.
Tufbedan gelva. Morisidan gelva. Tufblag van Ibukel der Bundas. Ufda gel kriv. Bundas da hjälpa. Dolo dus divan rebu. Fabuilta. Muka. Gelmo tunfus i nipilongan i kelp. Tufbedan gelva. Morisidan gelva. Tufblag van Ibukelva. Morisidan gelva vad inugan gelva. Der Bundas. Ufda gel kriv. Bundas. Blindes fotbollas carretos de fiol. Omdrände vertikalitet. Jag pratar från Gelbrinnig. Inrestade gästerna från Silverberg. Profagiros stortillsynsjubbe. Ändringen finner procesionande. Safiros. Blindes fortillsynsjubbe. Omdrände vertikalitet. Bollas carretos de fiol. Estorono. Jag pratar från Gelbrinnig. Inrestade gästerna från Silverberg. Fenoski. Profagiros stortillsynsjubbe. Ändringen finner Jag pratar från Gelbrinnig. Inrestade gästerna från Silverberg. Safiros. Blindes fortillsynsjubbe. Omdrände vertikalitet. Bollas carretos de fiol. Estorono confidos legites de brust.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an autoprint, forget it. You can buy one when I get more made up. Wait, no. You're the new sector champion, aren't you? You're really cutting into my profits. What do you want? What? Are you threatening me? On Manan? You know how... You're not getting anything out of me on this planet. Selkat have cameras everywhere. You'd just be locked up for trying. Go away. Manan isn't very friendly to bullies. I don't care who...
Tiskadu sukigumba na bona na gachu, tu inkotu, toka na bunkwalya gando nago chuchu, kabachi kuita matuna.
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike? I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed. Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Move about your business, human.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy. Ha! We know who we have business with. If you don't know how to get in, then we don't want anything to do with you. Now back. Go. Only people who... You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like. Who knows? Is...
Move about your business, human.
Back off, Republic scum. Back off, Hey. You think you can impress me by spouting a bunch of Jedi garbage? If it wasn't for the Selkath neutrality laws, I'd add your name to the list of Jedi.
Wow, I bet you could have won on Terrace with times like that. It's a shame we'll never know. Could I get an auto print? You just had the quickest rise to Sector Champion that I've ever seen.
Why can't... Manan, the silk...
We've got all the proper enough time to listen to your. We've got all the proper culto trading permits, so back off. We've got all the proper culto trading permits, so back off.
Yes?